Now to the U.S. southern border, where a large caravan of migrants is heading from southern Mexico. Around 4,000 migrants reportedly on the move, taking temporary shelter in streets and public parks, hoping to seek asylum here in America. So let's bring in border correspondent Allie Bradley, who was watching the latest developments, joins us live. And Allie, news outlets in Mexico are reporting this is a large group of migrants.
Yeah, Nichole, it's actually the third in just 3 weeks and the largest one under newly sworn in Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum. So we're talking about thousands of people that are traversing towards the U.S. southern border. And the conversation being had down here is get in before Trump does, if that is going to happen in November, because former President Trump is promising the largest mass deportation in American history. So the idea is they have between basically now and January 21st before that kind of proverbial door ends up closing. So here's what we know about this group right now. It basically broke off of Tapachula, which is kind of the southernmost point of Mexico, where most of these caravans kind of start. This one's about 2,000 people when it started, but it's picking up and it's growing. So it's called God Guides Us. It's made up of people from all over. We're talking about Venezuela, Colombia, Haiti, Afghanistan, and Nepal. That's according to local reports. So it departed from Tapachula. It broke free on Sunday. It's heading north. Luis Villagran, he is part of this caravan as well. And he's actually part of the one that I walked with back in 2021. He strongly leans on his faith. This video you're watching is from my caravan of about 6,000 people. Luis Villagran says that people down in Tapachula are trapped because of delays in issuing humanitarian visas. He also cited the issues with the CBP1 app. Now, southern border communities that have been overwhelmed during the crisis are bracing for impact. The El Paso sector is one of the busiest right now for migrant encounters. City leaders are monitoring the movements.
We're aware of multiple groups of people. Also, as you said it, we don't know exactly what part of the border they are going. They might as well go to El Paso, or they can end up in maybe McAllen, Texas. So that changes a lot the dynamics of everything. So we like to monitor that. We usually have a monitoring system. We're also in contact with the Mexican authorities.
Okay, so Nichole, it's important to note here, these caravans rarely make it as a group to our southern border. They usually splinter off around Mexico City, where they end up in the hands of the cartel and then come across in groups, smaller groups across our southern border. Before I go here, I do want to mention we got an exclusive statement from the Homeland GOP Security Chairman, Mark Green, saying that would-be border crossers know that their best chance to be released into American communities is under the open border policies of Joe Biden and his borders are Vice President Harris. So the GOP Homeland Security Committee pointing fingers back at the Biden administration for this recent movement. Nichole.
Yeah, like so many things, everything is political. Allie Bradley, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.